fast forward well over a month, or close to a month. It's December 9th, 9th, and not much has happened. I went for my CDL permit test, Class B knowledge test, passenger, tanker, air brake, endorsements. I passed the air brakes. I was very confident walking in there, but I underestimated the stupidity of the DMV, and I only walked away with one pass. So I'm probably gonna go back and just take the general knowledge test and then go back again and take the passenger and tanker. Although I'd love to just get it done in one shot, but that's probably not what's gonna happen. But anyways, I think in the last video I talked about the undercoating that I did, and I'll show you that now. It ain't a professional job by any means. As you can see, this was all rust right there all the way down, and there's all other spots up here and up there, you know. And I only went up to the mud flaps because that's all I had paint wise for the time being. All I did was wire brush it. Really, I wire brushed the hell out of it. And then I got an air chuck nozzle and just air blew the whole thing to get all the dust out. And not to mention, before, I just rinsed underneath, which is water. I mean, you know, it's not by any means what the pros recommend to do, but it's what I did because I needed to get anything done as quickly as possible. Because that was the last warm weekend of the year, so I did what I did. I thought it came out pretty damn good. I'm satisfied. Whatever. Always do more next year. And I did all over there, but the ground's a little damp, so I don't want to like roll all over. I think that's the latest to date news. It's just that I went for my permit. And those that are going for CDL and want like a basic breakdown of how much it's going to cost, you'll have to get a physical, DOT physical. That was $80. The testing cost me, with my 4 endorsements, an endorsement was like $5 a piece. The license itself, the permit itself, was I think $60-something. The total was $93.50. And you'll take a 50-question general knowledge test that applies for both Class A and Class B license, and any other endorsements you take will be 20 questions. The first one I took was the air brakes. I passed that with flying colors. Then was the general knowledge. Did not do that hot on that. They were asking things that I did practice tests online, but the questions from the practice tests were not at all similar to the test. So there's a lot of stuff that was like completely brand new to me. These aren't attached. I just kind of put them here. It's 1 or 2 people in here the other day. Wanted to give them a option of where to sit. But anyways, I did not do good on the general knowledge whatsoever. They threw me a curveball, and I kind of know what I have to study now. The passenger, I guess I should have spent more time looking at that. There was a lot of questions about if you're driving a city bus, what should you announce when you come to a stop, and if if you're driving a coach bus, what's the first thing? What are preliminary things you should do? What are post things you should do? All that, I kind of just grazed over that because I thought I knew better. I thought I was going to ask questions like, when you're doing a pre-chip, what should you look for? What should you do when this breaks? But it really, I mean, it did, but it only asked like one or two. And the tanker, that surprised me the most. I just underestimated that. The manual is only 1.5 pages, and somehow they got 20 questions out of that. It's beyond me. So I gotta go back. Hopefully before the new year I'll get that done. Penn State is done with their semester as of next Friday. So I should definitely be done by, or definitely get it done over winter break. That's about it really. Oh, the transmission. I don't remember what I said last about the transmission, but just here's the status. I bought 3 gallons of fluid. This transmission has an internal filter and an external screw-on filter. Got those, and I fucked up. I should have went and got a gasket while I was there. So I have to go back and get a gasket yet. This is running me about 170 or a little more than that so far. And I'm just gonna pay someone to service this because I'm not confident in my abilities. Because if I put all that on there and it fucking leaks, I'm gonna be madder than a freaking hornet. So, and I've never done it yet. So, I know I was talking last time about putting an external cooler on here. I was talking to my uncle who works on Walmart trucks, and he was saying running this bus empty, like so, your transmission should not be getting that hot at all, whether or not you're going up mountains or not. So the fact that it's overheating when you only go about 12 miles away is kind of there should be something, like there should actually be some kind of issue. And just to refresh people, because I don't know who knows and who doesn't know this, this is the bottom of the radiator, and down here, focus, where this ends, it's that big piece of metal. There's an in and an out plug, and those 2 lines run right to the transmission. That's the stock cooler system on this, and those lines are braided hoses. So my uncle's thought that maybe one day it did get cooked when it was taking kids somewhere, and the lines got frayed a little bit, and there might be like debris clogging the things. Maybe the fluid's not actually going to the radiator. But nonetheless, take off the lines, blow them out with an air hose, make sure they're nice and clean, hook them back up with some new fluid in there, because the fluid should be red. Mine's golden brown, not black, just golden brown, like a perfect cookie. And hopefully that fixes the problem. If it doesn't, I found a semi-truck junkyard up in DuPont, PA, that's just south of Scranton. Hopefully I can go up there and yank off a radiator for this, and I'll just have to attach that. Like I said, sorry it's wobbling. It's not black, but it's golden brown, and that should be red. So gotta get that dealt with. I'd like to do that by the time I get my license. I have finals next week, so I'll probably go down and get that filter or that gasket I needed And then, I mean, this is gonna have to be worked on outside, so I'm not sure if anyone will want to do it, but I'll call around, you know. It's much different when you do something for free versus somebody's paying you. So that's about it, folks. And some of you are probably wondering when you're gonna start building on the inside. Well, to answer your question, I want to get my license done. I want to get my license first. I'm not keen on the idea of driving around in this thing, practicing driving with all kinds of shit everywhere and stuff falling over. And if for some reason a policeman does walk inside the bus and everything is just torn apart, I'm sure he's gonna be fucking thrilled to see that. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna get the license. I'm not taking the test in this bus. I'm taking it, Ralph's giving me one to take in with air brakes because he's the man. Basically, my kitty's running pretty low after the tags and the registration and all that, but basically I'm gonna just kind of sit a little bit. The only money I'll be putting into it is fuel money, which I've already been having fun doing that. I don't know, probably mid-winter, sometime early February, building might start to take place. I'm kind of starting to get eager to do it, but I'm more eager to get my license so I could drive this at will whenever I want, wherever I want, no questions asked. So that's my priority. And I would cold start it right now, but I just plugged it in and I wanted to get warmed up. So maybe next time. Maybe next time. It's only 30 degrees anyways. Do it when it's ice cold. All right, folks. So transmission's gonna get serviced. Gotta go back and take more tests because I failed. Building's not gonna take place for another at least 2 months or until I get tired of looking at it and driving it around, which I doubt that'll happen. And I need to build up the funds. Gotta build up the funds. All right, have a good one. And I probably won't post anything until way after Christmas, so this is a very early Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Good luck in the new year. And God bless.